Some of the overseas Filipino workers in Rome said they consider returning to the Philippines once the peace talks between the Philippine government and the National Democratic Front of the Philippines has gained a positive result. This as the NDF and the government see the possible signing of a bilateral ceasefire agreement and the release of political prisoners after the third round of talks in Rome. Ria Fernandez reports.
Government Chief Negotiator and Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello III urges OFWs in Rome to support the peace talks with the National Democratic Front or NDF. During his meeting with Filipino migrant workers at the Philippine Embassy in Rome, Bello points out that poverty is usually the reason why our compatriots leave the Philippines. He says the government and the NDF aim to put an end to it through having a final peace agreement.
But if we know that you are fellow Filipinos, kayong mga kababayan namin, alam namin na nandun kayo, nasa likod namin kayo, titibay ang loob namin, lalakas ang loob namin.
OFWs pray for the success of peace talks. As a matter of fact, some of them whom we have spoken with consider going back home once armed conflict stops.
Wala nang sasarap pamamahan o manirahan kundi sa ating sariling bayan.
Pinakamasarap mamuhay sa sariling bayan.
NDF reassures its cooperation with the government's quest for peace. To show their sincerity to the peace process, they target to finish the CACER as well as the comprehensive agreement on political and constitutional reforms within 6 months. After which, the other party sees possibility of having a bilateral ceasefire agreement and release of political prisoners.
Bilisan natin yung pagbubuo ng agreement on socio-economic reforms. At ito ang magsisilbing basis para una, pumasok doon sa bilateral ceasefire agreement, mabuo yung isang more stable kind of ceasefire, at ikalawa, maging basis din ng amnesty at release of all political prisoners.
Nevertheless, the government panel remains positive that the said deal will be signed this third round of talks.
Sana mag-move kami sa social and economic reforms, and more importantly, sana ay magkakaroon ng signing on the joint ceasefire agreement. That gift to the President is a gift to the Filipino people.
For PTV News, Ria Fernandez, Rome, Italy.